What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a Monday night video. 7:13 the Bio City. We up in here. Recap Monday is here, and I did say I was gonna do my recaps on Mondays, and here it is. So let's talk about it. The Texans and the Colts ended it in a tie yesterday, which I don't like. I feel like even in a tie, this game was more like a loss for the Texans. The way they allowed the Colts to rally back and tie the game up at 20 apiece. Hell, the Colts had this game wrapped up pretty much had he not missed that field goal. And not to mention the Texans had opportunities to seal the game with an interception that was dropped by Jalen Petrie, and also other missed opportunities when they failed to add additional points to the board. Why was that? Due to conservative play calling by Pep Hamilton. Can't be doing that, expect to win games, let alone blowing leads, because I ain't gonna lie, this felt like Bill O'Brien / Tim Kelly all over again. At least for this game. Can't be doing that, because it's only gonna get tougher when they take on the Broncos, who took a tough L tonight against the Seahawks. So Davis Mills looked decent, not flashy, not bad, but pretty decent at best. Rex Burkhead had the most carries, more carries than Damian Pierce, who should have got more carries as well, which kind of shows that Marlon Mack should have never been cut in the first place, because I needed a 1-2 punch from those guys, Marlon Mack and Damian Pierce. Larry Tunsil missed an assignment, which led to Mills getting sacked, and Mills got strip sacked as well. The secondary was solid, was good. Petrie, Steven Nelson, Derek Stingley, even Jonathan Owens recorded some pass breakups. And Jerry Hughes recorded 2 sacks, including a strip sack and a pick. Linebacker play got to get better. I understand there was some inactive players, and Thomas Booker and Garrett Waller was one of them. But there is no excuse to why the linebacker play kind of sucked off. Camo Grugier-Hill looked pretty slow. Yeah, he recorded his tackles, but there was something off about him as the game went on. And not to mention the Colts took advantage, and that's what happens when you leave Matt Ryan too much time in that pocket and not a lot of blitzing going on. And Davis Mills got to read the blitz a lot better if he hopes to have a successful second year with the team. Because if you can't read a defense, you're going to have a hard time succeeding at the NFL level. So he's got to do a better job of reading the defense come week 2 when they take on Denver, which I will discuss more in my preview video. Jerry Hughes did his thing. Damian Pierce and Nico Collins, needed him to get involved, but Cooks did his thing. O.J. Howard got 2 TDs, both from Davis Mills. He wasn't even a Texan a week ago before the start of the season. He already got his 2 TDs. So, and hopefully Brevin Jordan needs to get involved more. Nico Collins, Damian Pierce needs to see more touches as well. Not just next game, but going forward as the season progresses. And what did I learn about this game? Same old Texans, no lead is safe if you can't finish it out with a W. Gotta hold on to the leads, because Houston could have pulled off. I know the Colts were the favorites to win this game, but Houston should have held on to this lead. There's no excuse to why they didn't. It's inexcusable as heck. And Lovie Smith, it sucks that he decided to punt it instead of going for it, which, if it means putting them in better position to win the game in overtime. But I'm sure Lovie Smith's gonna learn from it. He's got to make better coaching decisions next time around. Next game at that. So Yeah, Davis Mills did get strip sacked, and the Colts recovered the fumble. And I think Houston did force 2 turnovers, if I'm correct. But they did. What good does that do if they couldn't secure the win? But like I said, this game was more like a loss for the Texans, and this game was more of a win for the Colts. The way the Colts were able to battle back. They let Jonathan Taylor off the hook, and they let McRyan scramble for 2 first downs, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Pittman had himself a pretty good game, had himself over 100 yards. You know, dude's gonna be pretty good as the season progresses. Next time these two teams met is most likely week 18. So a long while from now. But that's my recap for Texans and Colts, and let's move on to the Denver Broncos. So to my preview video of the Denver Broncos, LTH checking on up out of here. And of course, since it's Broncos week now, gotta give a shout out to Snake Beast, Savage Sales Scenarios, David from Colorado, Kobe Sports, formerly known as CA Sports, and A Fizzle. So, if there any more Broncos content creators out. Oh, and Mile High 6. Shout out to you, man. So, there's that. Till my next video, go Texans. LTH checking on up out of here. I'm out. Peace.